Hello, 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 my darlings. How are you? My goodness gracious. Today is Wednesday, and I had something else planned. But, I tell you, I talked to God first. And He'll direct my path and say, do something else. Or whatever I was going to do, I'm not doing that now. I'm doing something else. And I tell you what it's based on. It's based on what happened in Congress today with McConnell stepping down at 82. And he's stepping down to 82 because he said it's time. And I can understand it being time for him. He's been in there a long time. But I didn't want it to be a suggestion that if he's stepping down, that maybe President Biden needs to step down. Because there's a prevailing thought across America that he's too old. And I take personal offense to that. Let me put my glasses back on. I kind of like these. I take personal offense to that because I don't think that numbers should judge anybody. I don't think that that's a social thing. Numbers and time, all of that. I mean, age and time, that's all has something to do with social constructs. It has nothing to do with what really is happening. And I heard on the news or the results from the doctor's office or the doctor's visit by President Biden was that he was fit to be president. We don't know the time or day that anything is going to happen. And how can you make a determination just based on a number? So you're telling me that I should right now just throw up my hands and say, oh, you know what? I need to get that coffin ready. I need to come out of this book, Super Aging, Getting Older Without Getting Old. I need to quit lying to myself. I don't need to be having a well-lived life. These two things do not fit anybody. Oh, okay. These two books do not fit in the conversations that we hear on the news. You're not voting for somebody because of his age. I never heard of such a thing. It would be different. And the commentary continued. It said that he was diagnosed, or he had the yearly exam. I'm going to get one coming up Friday. The yearly exam, but there was not a cognitive exam. It was a physical exam, which would still leave room for doubt whether or not he was mentally able to run this country. I was just so put out with that. Because that would mean that we're the same age, he and I, that I need to just stop what I'm doing, stop this whole idea of the YouTube show, stop this whole idea of my greeting cards. Don't promote my greeting cards. Don't promote any of my businesses. Don't do this anymore. Stop teaching and sharing information with my students, trying to bring forward a new generation of well-educated, highly educated, very skilled, scholarly people, which is what we do at Clark Atlanta University and the AUC and the HBCUs. That's what we do for our students. You're saying to me that, girl, you need to go home. I had people say to me, oh, you got so much energy. Whoa, well, yes, celebrate it with me. Because I was in the hospital 3 times. I was on chemo 3 times. And I had major cancer surgery 3 times. And so, back to our book. I'm grateful to God, and I'm grateful to super age, to get older, because that's every day without getting old. You all are asking the president. I'm not promoting Biden as my president, although I do support him, but this is not what this is about. This whole YouTube, A Slice of Life, is about you. What age are you? In other words, those people who are out there that are younger than me, you need to die now. That's what I'm saying. Younger than President Biden, I need to get you. I got Willie Watkins, Murray Brothers, You all need to get some coffins ready to put some people in. Because people younger than me, they want to get in that coffin. They do. Because you don't want to live my age. Because you live my age, what did you say about the president? What did you say about people like me? We old. Now, what McConnell is doing, he's had some health issues, as you know. He's gotten somewhere and couldn't speak. You know, that could happen any day. I could be doing this show. Anything could happen. But I still put my whole heart in it. I put myself in it because I want to. Because God has given me that extra strength. He's given me that extra. Because I was on that table. You weren't on that table with me. You don't know what God was whispering in my ear when they were cutting on me. You don't know what we said. When they put that over my, you don't know what the last thing I said. Do you know? No. That's it. You don't know what. And so how you going to condemn a person based on the numbers? And let me tell you how far it goes. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to want to, let me just say, I won't use me as an example. Because all of y'all will be like, ooh, I don't want to hear all that. But I'm just going to say some people I have spoken to along with me. I'll go ahead and use myself because I usually use myself. I had some conversations with some adult women. We want to date. Somebody said, how old are you? Oh, you look so good. How old are you? Soon as an 8 comes out of my mouth, because we all in our 80s. 80? What does that mean? That means that I look good, but what? What does that mean? I'm trying to find out what it means. Now, I know what it means in terms of my walking. I walk a little slower. I know what it means in terms of my movements around the house. Are they a little slower? I know what it means in terms of I need to watch what I eat so that I won't get sick and take my medicines. I don't have medicine, thank God, but take my vitamins. That's what it means for me. I might want to wear a V-neck sweater. And you might want to say, why is she showing her breasts? I'm just saying I was showing my breasts. I just want to wear something. I can't show any cleavage because I got the wrong number. Did all this go somewhere? I just want to know, what does it mean? I don't know what it means. Does it mean I'm not supposed to see somebody and go, ooh, man, he looks good? Or he can look back at me, I can't look back at anybody? I got people who want to put me in the coffin. Me and the rest of my friends in the coffin. That means you want to die before you get to my age because you don't know what we're doing. And then, what about the men? You all don't say one thing about the men. They need blue pills all day. You ain't heard nothing we needed. I'm just saying. We don't get a blue pill because we don't need a blue pill. They get blue pills. All kind of things. Have you ever heard them say anything about a woman? Y'all need some anatomy books. No, it's not anatomy. Let me see what you need. Is that biology 101? Maybe biology. Y'all need to get the biology book and find about the woman's anatomy because it's different from y'all's. Men are from Mars, women from Venus. That includes the anatomy of the body. You ain't seen nobody say anything, anytime about a woman needing anything. Can I get a witness out there? Somebody put amen. Oh, no, you can't do that because somebody be looking and say, she agree with Georgia? What's she doing? I'm just saying it. I'm calling a spade today. Because I'm sick of all these people talking about President Biden and his age. Because you're talking about my age. So are you saying, so let me just go with I can't look at you. You can't look at me. We can start with just looks. I can't smile at you. You can't smile at me? I'm just asking. And then, what about the poem I wrote? Oh, y'all know, his kisses are still in my mouth. So what does that mean? I better not, somebody saw me kiss somebody and fall all the way out. They still kissing? What does that mean? I'm just trying to help. Could y'all subscribe? Put some comments. Put a thumb up, please. Send me some subscribers. Help me understand. 65. Let me tell the 35-year-olds. Let me talk to you. Let me forget all the rest of y'all. Let me talk to the 35-year-olds. Let me tell you something. So you're 35 and you're having a good time. I had a good time at every age. Every age. Every age I had a good time. I don't know if I should brag or is that something I should say, but I did. Every age. So 35. So you get with the man and y'all have fun, or get with your partner, because I don't know who, what, when. And so you're saying 35, so you're 35 right now. And you're going to be together and y'all going to grow together, you're going to have fun. And then at some point you're going to say, cut it off, or we stopped. No, you're going to grow with that person. That love is going to grow in different ways. Maybe you just at the holding hand stage at 75 because he needs something. And you'll go along with it because that's been your husband, and it's okay. But she didn't say she needed anything. Y'all better understand what's going on here. Love grows differently. It's not always sex. Who says that? I think Tony Gaskin talks about it. And R.C. Blake's Highly Initiated, that's all they talk about is sex. But it doesn't mean sex. I'll be so glad when them two get married. On Ryan and Kashan on Highly Initiated. We all be glad when they get married. So they find out about some stuff. They think that sex is going to be there all the time. It ain't going to be there all the time, boo. But that doesn't mean that it's going somewhere. What do you want people to do when they get a certain age? 25-year-olds and 35-year-olds and 45-year-olds. What do you want us to do? Just to fold up and go somewhere and sit down? That's what you would like, wouldn't it? It doesn't work like that, baby. Let this man alone. Quit talking about his age, because you're stepping on my toes and some more toes. I asked somebody, I'll tell you who I asked, Representative Billy Mitchell. I said, you need to let me go up there with Biden. Let me talk about what's going on at 82. I haven't made 82 yet, but I'm hoping to. And 3 cancers later, what are you talking about? He needs to let me come to Washington. I need to campaign for him. You know, now, I have trouble. I need to hold somebody's arm. I do. All of us that are 81, we know that we have a gait issue. But it's just, I think it's because we haven't had the same training as some of the other countries. I've seen some Asian people that are 81. They can walk faster. They can walk the same. They got something else going on. They got some exercises going on. And some 81s over here you don't know. So I don't know what is happening with my group or what's happening with me. But whatever that is happening with me. Ain't got nothing to do with the rest of me. It's just, you gotta watch how you walk. And I'm saying to you that you're making a judgment on a man. This man got a wife. You heard? I was gonna say you haven't heard her complain about it. Let this man be this country. Do you see what happened? Okay, I'm taking sides now, and I said I wasn't gonna do that. I'm just concerned. I'm concerned that we just don't understand what I don't know. I can't even talk. I'm concerned. I'm concerned that you're throwing us away like newspaper, like the daily news. I'm concerned that you don't want to live as long as me. I'm concerned that you want to die early. It's got to be. I'm concerned that you don't understand the anatomy, the physical anatomy of a woman and a man. I'm concerned that you will let the number frighten you in this country. When other countries, you look around the world and they adore senior people because they look at us as having wisdom. And we do. We've had a lot of experience. People talk about how much I've done. When you make 81, hell yeah, I've done a lot. some of it's because God has blessed me. I feel blessed to be so creative. I was telling a girlfriend of mine, well, Beverly Fontaine, that what's so much going on up in here? I need a whole office. I wish this room, some of y'all know my house, was just my office. I need a new house with a huge, can I say it again? Huge. Let me say it again. I need a new house with a huge, I would love a new house. Or make this one over. We don't have to have a new house. Come in here and reconstruct this. That thing in the middle of the kitchen, I need it to be big. And then just as big in another room is I need just tables, 5 of them, huge. So I can go from, and with a rolling desk, with a rolling chair. So I can roll to this table or this desk and do A. Oh, now I'm going to have to roll around. That may be fun though. And then I can leave that office and go to my next office that's over here. And I do that. So I can have a place to put all my stuff. Because this is just full. I got some songs. I went in there, my brother Vincent. I love you, Vincent. I got some songs that I went in there and tried to pick out and play. And I didn't record them. And now I got to go back and try to figure out. See, I need a room for just that part of me. When that girl comes out. See, you all don't understand. We all have it. God created. Where's Myron Golden? Hey, Myron. Somebody send word to Myron. I am who Myron is talking about. I'm your female that you're talking about. The female version of what you're talking about. Genesis. All my people out there. You all know my daughter is a pastor. Reverend Evelyn Sanders Swafford and her husband, Reverend Raymond Bernard Swafford. They know that Bible. Of course you know the Bible. But Genesis tells you, Genesis has everything we need. And Myron says it's in Genesis that we know right away what we're supposed to be doing as a people. That he put us on this earth to create. Because that's the first thing God did. He created. He said, so what? And I was in line. I was in line when he said, God said, what I'm sending you to earth to do? I stood up, I said, create. He said, good girl, Georgianne. Now go on down there through Georgia. I'm going to send you through Georgia and William, and I'm going to let them have a baby girl. Well, she didn't create because it wasn't popular. It wasn't the thing to do. It wasn't acceptable, the things that I wanted to create. I had to, of course, be studious and go to school and be a Spelman, get my work done in high school and, and be proper and all the things and creating music and TV and all the things I like to do that I can do with you now. That wasn't the thing to do. And so I feel like I suffered because the breast cancer, you see. And so let me tell you how, this is my last thing to say. When they said the breast cancer had spread, fear came first. Faith came next. Because I said, I got something to do. No. You heard my story. Go back and look at the videos when I talk about the breast cancer. Look at those videos. Stop all this foolishness about age. Stop it. You all have missed some people fooling around with that age thing. I got some people I missed. I'm guilty of missing some people. And I got somebody that's going to miss me. Because of the same reason. You see, so I need y'all to stop it. Fall in love. Ain't nothing like it. I mean, last I can remember, it was a good thing. You know why? Because I love you. Yes, I do. And I love these glasses. Oh, my God. I want to get me 1,000 people. I'm going to sell these glasses. They won't let me sell anything now. But I'm going to sell these. These are gorgeous. Somebody out there likes them. I'll get you a new pair if I can. I don't know. So I ordered one of everything. But I'm going to try to get another pair like this. Because I love you. That's one thing. I love loving people. I did that roll call yesterday. Was it yesterday or the people at Clark Atlanta? I went back and looked at it. Maybe it was a couple of days. I almost started crying to myself because I'm just so glad to be able to call people's names that are just committed to our children. You don't know what that means to me as a teacher. I remember them little kids from East Point Elementary School when I showed up, the first Black French teacher itinerant in Fulton County Schools in 1964. That would be me. Beavers Elementary, Avery Elementary, Quillian Elementary, and teaching them little babies, bonjour, ça va? I loved it, and they loved it. I never forget that because we have to teach each one, teach one. You see, we don't have time to be fooling around with how old you are and how old you look, and Black people have what? Let me go. I love you, and you can't do anything about it.